Hello everyone, this is Aaron Creations here, and yeah, I know it's been a while since I came back and did a review, but today I'm finally doing another one, so yeah. Today we're going to be reviewing the Sasuke Uchiha from the Final Valley version from the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Legends line by Bandai. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's look straight at the box. Okay, as you can see, it's got the Naruto Shippuden logo, it's got Bandai Namco logo, it's got Ultimate Legends logo, Bandai's logo. It's got, in the background, you see a scene from the actual anime. You got ages 4 and plus, which I wouldn't really buy this for a kid, but it is pretty cool though. It's got the warning label, the advertisement. It's got a bubble that shows the figure inside the packaging. And then if you tilt this, you can see it says Sasuke, the Final Valley version. It don't say version, but you get what I mean. But anyways, you flip the back of the box, or the packaging. You do have a image from the actual anime right here. And you got two photos of the figure right there. With, I guess, with a special effect that he don't come with. You know, it's all editing, so. And then you got the Naruto Shippuden logo, Ultimate Legends. And then we got all this other stuff that I guess you really wouldn't care. And then you got the barcode right there. You got Bandai's logo and etc. etc. So, that is it for the box of this figure. Now let's go ahead and open it up. Oh yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. You know, the thing is that I've had this figure for months and I've not gotten the time to review him because I've been so busy. But now I'm finally getting to review him and it's going to be awesome. Right, guys? Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So, finally, a review of this figure, right? Okay, get him out there. Well, that was easy. Okay, remove all this stuff out of the way. Now, let's look at the figure. This figure, so far, from what I got out of the box, first impressions. Well, let me zoom in. Come on. Focus. There we go. Look at that face. That's actually a pretty good face for as small as this figure is and for a Sasuke figure, so that's pretty awesome. We have the hair. That looks pretty nice and spiky. We got the logo at the back, but as you can see, mine's got a little bit of paint on it or some type of damage, whatever. So that kind of isn't good, but hey, it's... How much did this figure cost me? I think it was $10 maybe. It could be more now, but it was $10 when I got it. And as you see, you got the arms, you got the nice little jacket. We got his pants right here, which they look pretty good. They're pretty solid. Then we got his ankles, his shoes. Well, his sandals, I mean. And that looks pretty good, but this is a weird joint right here. But let me tell you, these joints right here, these weird ankle joints, are really good. Like, actually, they are really good for posability wise, but they just look ugly. But, yeah, the figure so far, from what I got out of the package, as you just saw, he looks pretty good. Yeah. I have to say, Bandai did a really good job on this figure in terms of the details. And you know, obviously the coat tail, I forgot to mention, it is painted, the zipper part is, which you can see that on camera, right guys? But yeah, he is pretty cool, nonetheless. And now let me zoom back out, and then we're going to talk about like accessories, okay? Are you guys ready for this? I bet you ain't. This figure right here comes with no accessories. That's it. Just no accessories at all, which is kind of sad. I wish he could have came with a sword or a Chidori or something. But he doesn't. But that's okay because this figure is more of the affordable action figure lines. So I guess they should have included at least an extra pair of hands. Like maybe an open hand or something. I don't know. That's just me. And honestly, I don't know what your guys' opinions are, but I just think he could have came with a little bit more. And as you can see, oh, I just realized this, but there's a little paint splotch right there. That ain't good. Oh well. Right, guys? Just, oh well. Now that we talked about the accessories that he don't come with, and well, he comes with none, obviously. And we talked about the look of this figure. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Well, actually, two things left to do. And that is to, you guys guessed it, we're going to look at the articulation. So, articulation on this figure, we got his head that goes up about, not all almost. His head can look down about this much. It gets hindered by the collar and the hair piece. I'm sorry about that, guys, but it just does. Okay, and then we got this like awesome like butterfly movement type joint, but it's actually like a ball post that does this. So it can do that up, down, around, and all that good stuff. And his arms go out to the side like this. Oh, popped it off. Oh, hold on. It only goes up about that much, so not exactly a full T-pose, but it's still it's okay range, I guess. And then we got his arms that goes out like that. So I keep popping it off. So it's not really a butterfly joint. It's just kind of like what I just said, a ball post, and they put like a cup around here. So that's the thing to note. Okay, we do have a bicep swivel right here. We got single jointed elbows that goes in about that far. And then the best part about his arm is probably going to be his wrist articulation. See, it goes like back and forth. And it does, let's see, yeah, it does rotate. So that's actually pretty good. Now we got the abdomen area. And he can crunch forward about that much, okay? And then backwards is about this much, which is pretty much non-existing. And then we have these legs. They do split out about that far, so that's really good. I've always liked the legs on these like Ultimate Legends figures and Dragon Ball Evolve and all these other lines. I love them because they're like almost just as good as SH Figure Arts, to be honest. Okay, and then the leg can go up only about that far before you pop it off. And then it does go back about this much. And then we get a single jointed knee, which actually works as almost like a double joint. So that is really good. And the knees look like that. So it's actually not too bad, I would say. And he does have surprisingly, he does have like a shin swivel right here. You see that, guys? That's pretty cool, right? And then now he does have a ankle joint right here, this weird one I've been talking about. It can go out to the side about that much, in and out like this. It does go up about that much, which, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of foot range right there. And then it goes down about that much. That's awesome. And then that's it for the articulation on this figure. So yeah, this figure right here is, oh, he just fell over. The articulation on this figure is decent, to say at least. But hey, it's an affordable action figure, you know? Like, he's affordable, and he does have decent range of movement, so I will give him that. But anyways, that's up. that's all for articulation. Now, let's go into my final thoughts. So, you're probably wondering, what is my final thoughts on this figure? I have to say, this figure is actually decent for the price. Like, I have to say it. Like, he's actually a pretty decent figure. And for the articulation right here, I forgot to mention that the little circular joint, the one that's got the cup and then the ball post going to his arm. I forgot to mention that it does have a up and down option too. It does go up and down, the arms do. And I'll go ahead and show you real quick. So pretty much it goes like up, down, up, down. So I forgot to mention that in the articulation. But let's stop talking about that, and we're going to go to my final thoughts. it's a decent figure. Now, I will say though, I think he should have came with some sort of accessory. Meaning like maybe his sword and a Chidori, and that's it. Or they could have given him maybe some extra hints. I don't know. But overall, very decent figure. I would recommend if you want like a smaller scale Sasuke. And I would say that this would be really fun just to have around and just pose around with. And what I like about these figures from Bandai is that they got really smooth joints. Surprisingly, like they're not overly tight, they're not super loose. They are just right. I love that about these figures. But that's it for my final thoughts. He looks good and everything. Now, this is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about this figure? Do you think he's decent? Do you think he's bad? Do you think he's good? Great? Let me know. And as always, peace out.